Hi, Vlatko. Thanks for your time as usual. Just want to check, following up on the game the other day, how Rose Lavelle is doing and any other possible injury concerns.
Yeah, so Rose is doing well, and she did injure her ankle, and we are going to be careful with her. We're not gonna force anything, and we'll see how she's going to feel for game three, and she may get some minutes in that one. But as of right now for this game, I think it's best if she rests, does some treatment, and then we'll go from there. Needless to say, if this game was a little more meaningful, meaning it was a big tournament, Rose would have been on the field.
Thanks, Steve. Let's go to Patty Labella. Go ahead, Patty.
Thanks, Aaron. Hey, Vlatko, thanks for taking my question. Last week, there was a lot of talk about the upbeat energy at training. Was there a difference the last few days after Thursday's match? And what was kind of your overall message to the team going into this next match?
No, not at all. Actually, the enthusiasm and the energy may be even a little bit higher now. Obviously, we didn't get the result that we wanted to get, but there were so many good things that came out of that game that positive things that actually makes us all feel excited about the future of where this team is going, direction that it's taking, and we're looking forward for the next one. We're preparing for the next one like every other game.
Awesome, thank you.
Thanks, Patty. Let's go to Jonathan Tannenwald. Go ahead, Jonathan.
Thanks, Aaron, and thanks, Vlatko, as always, for the time. What did you make of Morgan Gautrat against the Czech Republic? We had not seen her necessarily in quite that kind of role for the national team.
Yes, for Morgan, this was a tough camp to come into, just because she hasn't been in a camp for a long time, and then with the circumstances in Chicago, they were not able, and the weather, they were not able to train as much as some of the other teams. So that's why we have limited minutes for Morgan. But when she was on the field, she gave us the calmness that we needed at times. She's very good on the ball in terms of setting up a rhythm for the team, and she did that by dropping down to help Andy in the build-up. So very good so far. Looking forward to see how she's going to progress from there.
And you're going to see a familiar face on the other side of the field tomorrow in Jitka on New Zealand's bench. Because you watched her so far with New Zealand.
Yes, I mean, I've been impressed with the way they've changed, or the way they've evolved ever since Jitka took the coaching job there, because they're just slightly more aggressive. They're a little more energetic. They're not a team that sits back, and they're not a team that waits for things to happen. They're more go get it type of a team now, which is actually exciting for us. It will be a little different challenge. It will be a little bit different setup that what we saw probably in the last game. So excited for that, because that's what this tournament is for. We want to see different things, and we want different challenges for this group of players that are here, so we can get a clear picture of everyone and how they react to it.
Thanks.
Thank you, JT.
Thanks, Jonathan. Unless anyone else raises their hand, this will be a quick one for Vlatko, because Jessa Braun will be the last question. Go ahead, Jessa.
Thanks, Aaron. Hi, Vlatko. Just wondering your thoughts on Emily Fox so far, what you've liked from her, and kind of what you're hoping to see in these next couple games.
Yes, Foxy has done tremendous for us. We really like her calmness and composure on the ball. She's probably one of the most composed defenders that I've been around. When she's on the on the ball, nothing phases her, and solves problem under pressure with ease. So that's something that we value a lot. But she's also a very determined defender, and just the way she integrated in the back line, it makes our job easier, makes everyone else's job easier. Now going forward, we're excited to see how she's gonna progress, how she's gonna develop, because we see the potential that she has and the quality that she has. I want to say that she came out on halftime in the first game because of a slight injury or knock that she had on her back, but she's feeling very, very good now.
And while we're on the topic of defense, just another quick one. You mentioned wanting to see Alana and Tierna play together a couple more times. What are you hoping to see from them as a pair going forward?
Yes, I mean, so far what we see is exciting. I think that as a pair, they work together very well. They understand each other very well. Their movements along the line. So far everything is good. But like I said, this is just the beginning. They need to play more together. They need to. It's not just them playing together and learning each other. It's also playing together with other players in the back line, so they can synchronize each other's movements as best as possible.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Looks like Jonathan has another one, so we'll get him back in here. Go ahead, Jonathan.
Thanks. Draws to mind, Jesse asked about left back. I'm going to ask about right back, and you had said previously that there are minutes restrictions for a lot of players in this tournament, it being preseason and whatnot. What's your expectation for the division of minutes at that position tomorrow and the ice?
I mean, we saw Kelly playing there 90 minutes, which I thought was great to have her there for 90 minutes with the young group that we had. Her leadership was very much needed on the field, and she did a tremendous job. Now in the second game, we're probably going to rest Kelly a little bit and give opportunity to another player, and then we'll see Kelly back on the field in the third game. We may see her towards the end of the second game as well, but definitely in the third one.